Welcome to Law and Crime Trial Network. I'm Bob Bianchi. I'll be taking it for 3 o'clock. Today is day 2 of Texas versus Aaron Dean, the former Fort Worth police officer charged in the murder of Atatiana Jefferson. Dean is accused of shooting Jefferson through a window during an open structure call. That's a technical term of art that they used back in October of 2019. He reportedly failed to identify himself as a law enforcement officer and shot when he saw Jefferson with a gun inside of her home. The 28-year-old victim was playing video games with her 8-year-old nephew at the time of the incident, and he, the 8-year-old, is the only witness in addition to police officers, obviously, that were at the scene. Josh, let me go to you for a minute on this. What strikes you about this case so far in terms of how you think it's going in and any predictions as to what you think it's going to look like at the end of the day?
Well, this witness that we've been watching currently, I think it's really going to be a linchpin witness in this whole case because she's the partner that was there at the same time. I understand we have the 8-year-old boy inside. He might be able to provide some context on what was happening and what they were thinking inside of the house, but really it's going to be this officer and how much is she able to say about his conduct? Is she going to be able to say that he acted outside of protocols, that he didn't announce himself, that he shot before other officers trained the same way that he was, as she was, would have shot? And that's really going to be what the jurors are going to have to hang their hats on, is how would another reasonable person in his position, and we happen to have one, his partner officer on that same day, how would they have acted under these same circumstances?
Yeah, we can never underestimate the fact, Julie, that this is a situation in which there's a lot of emotions. There's an 8-year-old boy. There's a woman who's doing absolutely nothing wrong here, and she's dead. But I know that you've got some other little ancillary points that you'd like to bring out that we were talking about offline. What are they?
Yeah, no, I thought it was interesting, some things that have been going on in the courtroom. One of the things is the judge had to kick out at least one individual that was apparently in the courtroom because he or she was gesturing to the child that was testifying. And this is such a bad look for the prosecutors because jurors see things, and you don't need something like that to distract them. And this also happened apparently with Lee Merritt, who was a potential witness that's been watching the case, and the judge kicked him out as well. We don't want that happening for the prosecutors. The prosecutors do not want that at all.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Julie, that prosecutors don't want anything more difficult than it already is to prove a case to 12 jurors beyond a reasonable doubt.